Am I the a-hole for not giving my niece the gift I planned for my goddaughter? My niece Alexa, F14, and my goddaughter Daisy, F8, are both born in December, just a few days apart. I don't really get along with my sister, so my contact with my niece is limited to family birthdays, Christmas, and Easter. I don't know much about Alexa, just that she's very introverted. She barely speaks during family gatherings, that she loves books and always has headphones on, but I had no idea what kind of music she liked. Daisy is my best friend's daughter. Her mother and I have been best friends since middle school, and I've been part of Daisy's life since day one. I'm a big K-pop fan, and recently Daisy has picked up my passion. She loves my favorite K-group and has gone as far as learning lyrics and choreographies. So for her birthday, I decided to do something special and buy tickets for their upcoming concert in January. It is a pretty expensive gift considering tickets, travel, and accommodation, but I was more focused on the memories we would build thanks to this experience. Last week, my sister heard me talking to my mom about what I planned for Daisy's birthday. She told me that Alexa loves the same K-group and asked me to take her to the concert too as a birthday gift. I explained to her that it wasn't possible as I already bought the tickets and I wouldn't be able to find another one as the concert was already sold out. Plus, I couldn't really afford a 3-person trip. So she suggested that I take Alexa since she's older and my real niece. I told her that this whole trip was planned for Daisy, and it wasn't fair to ask me to change her gift in favor of Alexa. I told her that there'll be other occasions, and that now that I know of Alexa's love for the group, I'll make sure to gift her something related like official merchandise or a signed album. She called me an a-hole and accused me of loving a stranger more than my blood. My mother later told me that I was being unfair and that a teen would appreciate a concert more than an 8-year-old. Am I the a-hole? AITAH has no consensus bot. OOP was NTA. Relevant comments. Commenter 1. NTA, your sister purposely chose to not allow you to have a close relationship with her daughter to punish you for refusing to give in to her demands over the years and refuse to agree with her all the time. That was her choice to act like you were the toxic one, and she kept you from forming a close bond with your niece. Now she decides that it's okay for you to be around her child? Because you bought tickets to a concert for your goddaughter? No, that's not how true family works. Please make sure that your family knows that the real reason your niece isn't going to the concert this year is only because of your sister. Because had she allowed you to be around your niece for the 14 years she's been alive and allowed you to form a bond with her, the same way your friend did, then you would have known that your niece liked the band too, and your niece would definitely have been invited. Maybe now your sister will allow you to be in her daughter's life. But she is only herself to blame that her daughter isn't doing fun stuff with her auntie. She is the only one who pushed to keep you out of her life for 14 years. Your niece missed out on trips to the zoo with you as a small child, missed out on going to the theater to see awesome movies, missed out on going to the park, missed out on having fun shopping together, etc. All the fun stuff you did with your friend's child, your sister purposely didn't allow you to take your niece. So she doesn't now get to dictate that your niece is suddenly allowed to go to an event that you've planned with your goddaughter because your sister waited until the concert sold out to say her daughter could go. Because if your sister had chosen to be in your life these past 14 years, she would have known about this before the tickets even went on sale. Because you were so excited about it, her child has missed out on so much for 14 years. That's on her. That's exactly how she wanted it. She can't decide at the last minute that it's your fault her child wasn't included, because there's no way that you even knew the things your niece even likes. How could you know? You've been exiled from your niece's life for 14 years. Enjoy the concert with your friend's daughter. Have the best time. OOP. It's sad but true. I mean, it's not just my sister's fault. I never pushed for a closer relationship, mainly because there's always some kind of drama with her, but I have so many core memories with Daisy and barely anything with Alexa. She's my niece, but she feels like a stranger to me. Is OOP closer to their niece or have a special bond? OOP, we're not close, I guess. I don't see her much. Maybe I am APOS and for never trying to get to know her better. But I don't think swapping a gift would somehow make up for my mistakes. I barely speak to her. I don't know if she has a food allergy or anything of the matter really. She's very closed off. Honestly, I'm happy we have something to talk about finally, but I wouldn't feel comfortable taking her out of town for 3 days. Commenter 2. Do you think Alexa was being nice saying she wouldn't like the concert, or do you think she really wouldn't like it? There's a possibility here that everyone is fighting to have Alexa go to a concert that she wouldn't even enjoy. NTA. Your sister is the worst. OOP. I think it was a defense. Maybe a concert would be too overwhelming for her, or maybe not, but I'm pretty sure she was acting mature to A. Show she was grateful B, not show the hurt she was feeling. Update, 3.5 weeks later. First of all, thank you for all the kind comments. It was awesome to read that I was not being unreasonable since it doesn't happen often in my family. I decided to post this update since last Sunday was Alexa's birthday and this Saturday will be Daisy. Also, I'm sorry in advance if I make any mistakes. English is not my first language. I'm trying my best. So as I said, Sunday was Alexa's birthday. Even though what my sister and my mother told me about gift swapping and Daisy not being really family pissed me off, Alexa had no blame in all of this, and I felt kind of bad to give her a generic gift. I tried to talk to my sister to know what kind of merch Alexa would love to have, or at least what she already had in her collection. I was told to go fuck myself and that Alexa didn't need my pity second thought gift. Since she was not going to be helpful, I asked my brother-in-law. Fortunately, he was very happy to help and also grateful that I was taking an interest in Alexa. He told me my niece has social anxiety. She has no close friends and her only outlet are books, K-pop, and K-drama. Apparently, my sister is always on her case because of that. Anyway, I decided to buy her the group official light stick, a plushie of her favorite member mascot, and the newly released signed album. I went a bit crazy, I know, but I was feeling pretty guilty. I swear I don't remember Alexa giving me a true smile until she opens the presents. She lit up from within and gave me the longest and biggest hug. She was super excited because she was saving in order to buy the light stick. I told her that maybe next tour we could go to a concert together and use our light sticks. And that's where my sister ruined it. She scoffed and said in front of everyone, "Yeah, cause we all know this year you're going with your favorite." Of course, Alexa takes the back seat. I could feel how hurt and embarrassed Alexa was, but she put on a brave face and thanked me for all the presents, and she told me that she didn't want to go to the concert since it was crowded and too loud, but maybe she could come to my flat sometimes to play Zelda and read manga. When my sister tried to say that I'm too busy, I shut her up and told my niece that she's always welcome. Also, I overheard sister and brother-in-law discussing in the kitchen. He was livid with her. All in all, I think it went well. Now I'm just waiting for Daisy's birthday surprise. Relevant comments. Commenter 1, NTA. No offense, Opie, but your sister sounds like a raging, salty bitch who seems to take more pleasure in being passive-aggressive than being kind towards her daughter. The fact that she actively tries to ruin her own daughter's excitement at the gifts like that is awful, and I wouldn't be surprised if those kinds of actions are what has caused your niece's social anxiety. Your brother-in-law sounds like he's got his priorities straight, at least. OOP, my sister has always been like this. She loves drama. She loved being passive-aggressive with me during our childhood. When I was 12 and she was 16, I had a crush on her history project partner. She told him and humiliated me in front of him. I always wanted a relationship with Alexa, especially because kids are not an option for me, but she always had something on me and my mental health could not deal with her drama, honestly. After almost 4 years of therapy, I'm much better and I know how to deal with her. If Alexa wants a relationship, I'll make sure it'll happen. OOP should have prioritized their niece instead of Daisy. OOP. I take care of Daisy a lot because her mother is an only child and the relationship with her hubby's family is not great. So I know how much work a trip and a concert is going to be. That's why I planned the trip with Daisy in mind, and that's also part of why I didn't want to switch gifts. I went to a concert with my older cousin when I was 9. I didn't even like the artist that much, but I still remember it vividly because that was the reason I love live events today. Maybe Daisy will forget everything, but there's a chance that 30 years from now she'll take her own children to a concert because of this memory. In my culture, going out with kids is pretty normal. For the most part, they do what adults do, like going to the theater or to a concert and festival. Also, Daisy is very sweet and well-behaved.